Hey everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We're on the test server. I'm really curious to test out this chick, Aratheia Corpseflower, as I think she's probably going to be a Hex champion who's bad at Hydra. I think a Hex champion for non-Hydra content. I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to have an arena build on her, and then I'll flip her into like a merciless build for Hydra as well. But she comes in, and this is part of why I think she's not really a Hydra champ. She has a bunch of passives that kick in when she's killed one or more, two or three or more enemies. So with one or more, which is pretty easy to trigger on your damage healer, one would hope, she starts ignoring an additional 10% defense. With two or more, she starts giving herself a 40% max HP shield at the start of her turn. And with three or more, she starts decreasing turn meter by 10% and it can't be resisted. Now, her A3, increase accuracy for your whole team on a 3-turn, Death Brand on a single target, AoE Hex then on all enemies. She gets 50% turn meter and 10% more turn meter for every debuff. So if she places the 5 debuffs, she should get 100% turn meter. She also gets block damage. And I've given her Lightning Cage mostly for this reason, also with Stone Skin. And the idea with Lightning Cage is to protect her Stone Skin, to protect her shield, and to protect her block damage if buff strippers on the enemy team cut in or whatever, or they try to steal it with relics and stuff like that. I think it's going to be worthwhile. But yeah, so this is not an attack. It's like a buffing move with sort of an extra turn-esque mechanic built in. The second champ in the game with Deathbrand. Then her A2 is her AoE attack. 10% more damage for every enemy under Hex. Ignores shield strengthen. Ignores block damage on enemies under Hex. Very strong against champions like Siegfried and Odin, though Siegfried does remove debuffs with his A1, which can be a problem. And then she gets 30% turn meter fill, just baseline with this, and an additional 20% for every enemy killed. Her A1 gives her 10% turn meter, an additional 10% if the enemy's under Hex, so 20%, and she counterattacks when hit by enemies under Hex. That should be quite strong, actually, for Hydra, but we'll see. We'll see. So I've got no relic on her on the test server. First build is going in 4-piece lethal, 4-piece stone skin. This was, I think, my Carnage build, so about 7,000 attack, 251 speed, 270 crit damage, 347 accuracy. She is stat intensive, quite stat intensive. I've given her a 5-star blessing. At this point, unfortunately, it's sort of a bad thing about blessing. I'm not going to go on a blessings rant here, but certainly for doing test server showcases, I feel like compelled. Give them the 5-star blessing. The champions just feel really bad without it. So the blessing has almost become something that's not really exciting or different to get for your champion, but it's become something that's just mandatory because, you know, how will she compare to a 5-star Thor? She's just going to look really bad unless she herself is 5-star as well. There's no way around it. Anyway, that's the thing. For her masteries, I've gone like this. You could maybe give her Whirlwind of Death, seeing as she does like killing enemies, and she's got lots of speed. Fairly standard. I think extend the Hex a bit. Yeah, give her more accuracy. It's going to scale well with her increased accuracy. Give her a go. Let's do it. So let's go into Arena first, which is where I do expect her. Let's refresh and just go. I expect her to be best in Arena and in Faction Wars hard. And obviously Cintranos and stuff like that for the stages she shows up. So the team setup we've got here, we've got an Arbiter who's fast. We have a fast 9-piece protection Freya to give us block debuffs, shield, protected buffs, to keep her alive with the passive. And I think Fabian goes very well with her. The theory here being very simple. Fabian, the recent fusion, he will decrease enemy buffs and increase their skills. This is great. By decreasing their buffs, he can take away block debuffs and potentially stone skin, leave them open for the Hex. By locking out their skills, they're not going to be able to do too much against her. And again, they're not going to be able to cleanse it off in theory and whatnot, and she'll be able to hex them and start nuking them. And then her increased accuracy should be very helpful for Fabian to keep landing the fears and the petrifications on his A2 against like things like a Galathier, maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out. Let's go in for this first fight. But pretty good gear on these champs, I would say, so we'd hope that this will go well. I'm a huge fan of support Freya as well. I think definitely if you don't have like a Sifi, she's a strong alternative. So here we go. We're going to boost again with the support Freya. Lock him out over here. Cool. And let's see what happens. Okay, so here we go. We'll put it to 1 time speed for this. So she's going to go in with this move. You will place a Death Brand, so a block revive, and Hex. Let's block revive their damage. Why not? Or in theory, do it. So there we go. We can see she got a lot of turn, not full turn meter, She placed 4 debuffs, so she got about 90% turn meter. And that's how much she got. A decent amount. Sure, I mean, let's just boost up with Arbiter again. Why the heck not? We're going to get nuked. She's going to counterattack. Her counterattack did, I'll be honest, almost nothing. Marius has, I don't know, done stuff. We'll put on Freya boosts. He's going to ally attack, but the shield will take it. Freya's counterattacking. He's been provoked, I think, by Freya. Okay, here we go. Now, unfortunately, because Marius took extra turns, and so did he, they've outrun the Hex. So now we've got, even though she got so much turn meter, we only have one enemy under Hex, but she will ignore shield and strengthen. She won't ignore ally protection. That's 1 time speed. Let's see how she does. Oh my god, that was actually... Oh, there's the second hit. Pretty weak, though. Pretty weak. The ally protection, she did not come close to cutting through. Just petrify, get the fear out there. Let's see if we can reduce the duration on this shield. She's killed 1 enemy now, so she's going to have an extra bit of ignore defense. That damage feels pretty weak. Oh, she just got nuked, but she got her instant turn. Again, let's just Deathbrand him. Oh, she got frozen. That's very bad. I think we might be dead. I think we're really in trouble. Oh, yeah, she's just dead. Damn it, we got taken out. We got destroyed. I'm going to be honest, that damage sucked. I'll be honest. I mean, we'll attack Farbstoff. We might see her be good here against the block damage. The damage felt terrible. That was really, really underwhelming. So he is faster. Oh my god. And I guess we're just dead, right? I mean, we can put this on, but you can strip some of it. Nuke, nuke, nuke. She gets an extra turn, but what can she do? Her A1 is terrible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm honestly so disappointed by, like, what? Oh my god. I was expecting her to be a ramp-up type champion. God, these people are so fast. Okay, and we're just dead because of lockout. People are crazy fast over here. Okay, let's not attack the +1 shenanigans. +4. No. +1. Let's do something that's not in power. Well, maybe Hades isn't crazy fast. Just to put it in we're getting outsped, guys. I guess I don't have a 6-star intimidating presence. I have 428 speed in my Arbiter. So if you guys have ever left, you have to now apologize in the comment. If you have ever left a comment going, no, why'd you build so much speed on your champs on the test server? You're like the worst content creator ever. Like, what the... You have to now apologize. Because you can see, 428 speed, it's not good enough. You're probably like, well, I don't care, Nub. You still suck because I hate you. I really, really fucking hate you. It's my impression of commenters. Will Fabian lock him out? He didn't lock him out, which is less than ideal. Let's just, I guess we'll try for the fears. I know, petrify her, fear the others. Good, he missed his turn because of fear. We love to see it. Let's see if we can strip off that veil from Lazarius. He resisted. Okay, who do we want to block revive? I mean, I guess we try block revive the Sea Feet. There we go. We're getting some turn meter, but it feels like not enough. We got a big shield on from Freya. So it's only 6-piece protection, Freya, not 9-piece. Why she's so fast. Yeah, her counterattack, her A1 is really weak. Like, yeah, she's counterattacking these hexed enemies, but she also just sucks. Her damage really sucks. We'll push her turn meter back, land a fear, which is good. Of course, the Seafy passive can remove fears. It's not super helpful. Okay, let's just boost her up so she actually takes a damn turn. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. They have strengthen. Guess what? We ignore strengthen. They don't have any shields. We'd ignore them. We have 2 enemies under Hex. So 20% more damage. Okay, can she kill anyone? She's unlikely to kill him. He's petrified. But here we go. Okay, we killed 2 of them. I saw 50k there. Her damage is okay, but not great. But we did block revive, which is good. And we probably should have just killed him, actually. We'll boost up her attack again. You can come in A1, 30k. Her A1 sucks. Like, that's genuinely absolutely terrible. We'll do a couple of fights on auto. Yeah, it feels like her damage is very low. And, like, she gets some cool effects. She gets some cool effects, and, you know, the Deathbrand is nice, but she's feeling, like, I'll tell you right now, initial thoughts, I would 10 times out of 10 much rather have a Queen of Hearts than this champ. With Queen of Hearts passive, it's just so strong. Right, let's see. Let's see. Disappointed so far. Right, we're boosting. We're boosting. We're trying to increase their skills. We did it, mostly. Okay, we're boosting some more. There we go. We've got a Death Brand out. It got all the debuffs just got cleansed. And the debuffs are gone. Well, she'll ignore the shield and strengthen. That's nice. Arbiter has wasted her revive. Their enemies are outrunning shield and strengthen anyway. Decent damage. We killed 2 of them. It's actually not too bad. Now, they've reset his cooldown. He also ignores shield, but he hits a lot harder. Good hit from Freya. Support Freya doing some good damage. Arbiter's Polymorph. Lightning Cage keeps some stuff on. Counterattack there. A1. Oh, extra turn. She's done an A1 again. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess his A1 increased her skill cooldown, actually. That must be what it is. That worked quite well. She's trying to nuke her. Didn't do much, but it pushed the turn meter back. She didn't have increased attack. Okay, we got through. It was not pretty, but we got through with her. Yeah, I don't know. Like, in terms of Void Legendary, she's not wowing me. She's fine, but she's not wowing me. I mean, let's try it against the Sifi, Queen of... I really do think Queen of Hearts is initial thoughts a lot better. Maybe... And this is the area where I had the most hope. Okay, can we cut in? Oh, Queen of Hearts. Oh, it's got ally attack, though. That's actually good for us. Wow. Yeah. Wow, never mind. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good for us at all. It's really bad for us. Arbiter's dead, and we're dead. Yeah. Yeah. Very underwhelmed. Very underwhelmed by this chick. Maybe in lower level play she'll be good, but from what I can see, pretty poor performance is my thoughts. I mean, one final fight against our boy YST, but yeah, maybe she needs way more speed. I mean, she needs good accuracy to place her debuffs. She needs apparently tons of speed. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, I feel like I've given her a lot. I feel like we've done an awful lot for her. Okay, come on. Do your AoE. Now, they've got lots of damage reduction, so this won't hit hard anyway. He's got Harima and he's got Duchess. Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be doing much damage against this anyway. Counterattack. Counterattack is underwhelming. Oh, we've got locked out. He actually cycled back to a turn. Okay. He's being nuked, but got an extra turn. Go Freya. Freya counterattacks. A1 took her down. Look at this. Oh, we block revive. The Death Brand. Actually kind of useful. He's revived. It's triggered the Fabian Fears. Fabian going in again. He doesn't have enough accuracy, but she can boost his accuracy, but she doesn't have her skills available, so never mind. She's still locked out. I hate to see it. Okay, we're boosting. Uh-oh. Oh, and we're dead. Yeah, guys, I'm going to say it right now. I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. To me, I would not want to pull this champ for Arena. I wouldn't want to build her. I'll be honest. Wouldn't want to. Let's see her in Hydra. This is going to be bad, guys. This is going to be rough. Like, this passive doesn't work for Hydra. Death Brand doesn't work for Hydra. She can't kill enemies for extra turn meter in Hydra. Gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. I mean, maybe she goes crazy with even crazier gear. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so here we go. Flip it over. What are we running her with now? Simple enough. 6 pieces of Merciless. She actually has 1 piece Slayer, 1 piece Supersonic, and 1 piece Stone Skin. Just cause, but 8.7k attack. 208, so she's slower. Still enough accuracy for Hydra Nightmare, though, especially with her increased accuracy buff, and 328 crit damage. I think the same blessings still work. To make her look better, we could keep her Lightning Cage. Let's give her Nature's Wrath for more damage. It's going to give her more damage. I don't know. What else can we do? So we're going to run her against the Thor. Now, I am going to leave Michinaki and Mad Hatter in here. This does mean that her Hex contribution, like, she is a Hex champion, so you have to understand it. So, you know, like, I've seen comments where people say about champions like, oh, the champion brings Hex, but it's not their damage. And I'm like, yeah, sure, it's not their damage, but you're getting that damage from them being in the team. It's like saying, well, Michinaki, you know, his decreased defense, it doesn't count because it's not his damage when he boosts everyone else's damage to decrease defense. Like, it's all about the team. Hex is a big boost for your team. We've got 3 champs with Hex right here. So she's not going to be benefiting from that utility. But having so consistent Hexes out there is going to mean that she's going to consistently get more damage. And she's going to consistently counterattack as well and get turn meter boost. So, yeah, I think there's a trade-off here. But, you know, just like for like tester with Thor. Against Thor. I only have one quick battle, so we'll run like 50 turns to the boss or something, and we'll just get it. I think maybe even less than that. I think it should be plenty to get a quick vibe for how we go. There's her A1. I think that was the 170k hit. Okay, she goes in. Mad Hatter, 120k. We didn't have decreased defense, mind you, at that point. And here we go. So we get increased attack from Podrick, and then both Krisk and Mad Hatter can extend it. Oh, she's actually outrun it, though, this time. But it's fine. So long as Podrick keeps going before her, it should be fine. Oh, wait. I think I'm missing gear. On Lazarius, I think is missing gear. He should be giving us increased attack. Hang on a second. I think, yeah. I gave all my Lazarius gear to Arbiter. Arbiter stole it. Take it back. Okay, there we go. My bad. This should be much more favorable for her because now she's going to be getting more turn meter, a very consistent increased attack, and so on. There we go. We still missed the block buffs on one of them, but it's fine. Okay, cool. Mixture most foul. Again, this should be a decent hit. I mean, we could see Michinaki did that much. There we go. She's buffed her accuracy. She's getting ready for AoE. We now have decreased defense on most of the heads. We missed one of them. Here she goes, I think. Yeah, here she goes. 90k. She's hitting for about 200k per. Not bad damage. Not crazy, but not bad. Now, she should be counterattacking like crazy. Whenever anything AoE hits her, she should counterattack, right? With her A1. Because they all have Hex. But again, a lot of these heads don't actually AoE hit. So we'll see. Here we go. This should be a big hit from her. 600k. Okay. It's actually not bad. Not crazy, but it's certainly not bad. We will not complain about that much damage. All right. We're going in again. I want to see her hit a decapitated head. The nice thing about her, she is void affinity, so she won't have any bad affinities, which is good. And she will be very consistent at placing Hex. So, oh, she does place Deathbrand. That's good to know. She will place the Deathbrand. It won't do anything. It just takes up a debuff slot. But she will place it. And there we go. Again, we can see she's doing decent damage. We will obviously be comparing this to Thor, seeing who does better. This should hit, hopefully, yeah, 900k there from the Mad Hatter ally attack. Really respectable, actually, I would say. 600k from a regular one. We still don't have decreased defense on this head either. Countered for 200k. Debuff spreads and burns. All right, we'll take it. More hexes out. I want that decreased defense. Here we go. Oh, never mind. She's put out hex again. She's ramping. Ally attack on, yeah, the decapitated head. 670k from her A1. Certainly not Thor level. This should be good. 570 is okay. All right, I tell you what. I will let this one run out to about 50 turns. We'll come back. We'll see how she did. And we'll let Thor, in the same gear, do the same. Be right back. Okay, guys, and here we are, 50 turns. We can end the battle at this point. 103 million damage. That's what we got. We're going to compare with Thor. I actually realized I do have a full run with this team with Thor already. And there we go. We can see her versus Michinaki. We can't do a full quick battle. So if we throw this in, I'm not, unfortunately, expecting much here. This was Thor. Thor with going the full team. Again, same team. 500 million. Let's see what we're going to get here. 345. Yeah, it's a huge difference. You see, everyone's doing more damage at Thor because you're killing more heads. When the heads are dead, you're doing much more damage. And bear this in mind that some of her damage is Hex, right? Whereas Thor has no Hex, which is also part of why like Mad Hatter is doing more. That Mad Hatter with Thor here is providing more of the Hexes, and Thor is pumping raw damage, which is going into the Hex. Yeah. Again, let's just confirm what we will do, we'll swap over and we'll throw Thor's, her gear back onto Thor. They're basically in almost the same gear. So here we go. Take the gear off of her. Great. And throw her in. Throw Thor in instead. I obviously have no quick battles left, but we'll just run the 50 turns. And we will see again for Thor. I'm going to set him up to do this first. Getting increased attack already, so he doesn't really need it. Yeah, we'll let this one run out on auto. We'll let Thor land a few hits in here so you get a bit of a gist. We'll wait and see if we get a decreased defense hit in. Well, here's some Thor A1s. A couple of 80k hits. This should be a Thor A1 with Mad Hatter. 98, 98, something like that. Okay, there's a decreased defense. Here's a big hit from Thor. He's hitting for like 600. I feel like it's a lot more, guys. Right, I'll be back at 50 turns just to confirm. But it's not looking good. All right, guys, we're coming up to turn 50. Are we going to beat the 100 million damage with Thor that we got with, what's her name, Aratheia or something like that? The answer is we've more than beaten it. We've almost doubled it. It's a shocking difference. Yeah, very close to doubling it. Pretty yikes. Now, here's the thing. I think we can just end this here. I'm not even gonna go the extra turn. It's a night and day difference. So look, what do I think of this champion? Honestly, Aratheia Corpseflower, I'm pretty darn disappointed, to be completely honest. I'm pretty disappointed. Now, of course, in that Hydra team, bearing in mind we had other Hex champions. If she is going to be your main Hex champion, she's not bad. And that increased accuracy for your team. So she does have a place for Hydra, right? She's not amazing, but she's okay. And the increased accuracy and AoE Hex, it's a good bit of utility to bring. I didn't need them for my team, but they might be useful for a newer player's team on progression. And she could be quite helpful there. But she's not a Hydra specialist, needless to say. Is she an arena specialist, though? And again, I'm just really disappointed. I think my answer is just sadly no. It's really awkward, actually, to hex people. I think maybe you could make her work. Like, I feel like this is a pretty invested character. And it's just tough to see it, guys. Honestly, I feel like she's just a bit undertuned, to be completely honest. That is my opinion. It just feels like her damage is simply too low. I don't know what to tell you, but I think for the awkwardness of setting up her Hex and trying to maintain that, getting through her turns, actually using this stuff, this is a champion that looked really good on paper, but now that I've played her, it just feels really, really underwhelming. I'm very disappointed. There we go. Let me know what you think, having seen it, though, and I'll be curious to see what other people will do. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got, I'm afraid. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.